And we're live, coming at you from the Fox Republic. I am your host, Get Good Fox. This is, what game is it? MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. MechWarrior 5. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I'm currently trying to do the introduction to the stream while simultaneously trying to post a bunch of stuff on like YouTube or post a bunch of stuff on Facebook, and like, it's like, patting your head, rubbing your stomach at the same time. It's just what it does to you. It's just the way it works. Anyways, I am your host, Get Good Fox, the commander of Ronin Fox Armored Security. You are in the Fox Republic, and this is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. We are at very close to the end of this season. All we have to do is try out these last mechs. These are kind of like the cream of the crop. It's a mixture of the best mechs, the most interesting mechs, as well as a few mechs that we just haven't had a chance to really give a try. We will be playing with them. It might take one or two streams for us to try out all of these mechs to kind of test what they're capable of. There may be some last-minute ideas, last-minute tests, and then what we will do is the final episode will be reviewing all of the mechs. We'll tell you how good each mech was, which were the mechs that were really kind of surprisingly good, which were the mechs that were surprisingly bad. We might do like a top 3 best, top 3 worst, and that's going to take a while. That'll probably get its own stream. Like, it'll just be a stream of us discussing things. It'll probably take a moment to do that just because the sheriff will be on vacation, and during that vacation, I don't want to do the final review while he's gone, because, like, we were testing these together, so I definitely want his input there. But in today's episode, we will be using, as I said, a few of the mechs that we just haven't really tried enough, and then returning mechs with Lost Tech refitted builds. Going to kind of push some of these mechs even farther to see like how much they shine with the, what do you call it, DLC. Obviously, we are later today because of the news. Good news, Mark. We can be barbarians, finally. So, wait, what? That's not correct. Here it is. So, quick recap on the news. MechWarrior 5 Shadow of Kerensky DLC has been announced. If you want to see the actual, like, the whole thing, I did make a breakdown of it. You can see the breakdown on my website, or on my YouTube channel, like right here. We've got the whole breakdown. That gives you everything you need to know, but I'll do a real quick rundown here. So, Shadow of Kerensky has a bunch of stuff in it. It was just announced today, about 5 hours ago. There's going to be a new campaign. They're adding in a bunch of clan mechs, 16 clan mechs. There's new weapons and new models for the existing Inner Sphere mechs. The Bull Shark coming in, a very surprising mech that you may not have even heard of the Bull Shark. You may not even know about it. There's going to be changes, obviously, to the map. There's going to be a new type of pilot, the heroic pilot. There are new biomes to fight in. And then, obviously, an update to the Mech Lab because of Omnitech. And we believe it's going to come out in September. Or I believe it's going to come out in September because that's what it's listed on as on the Steam page. The Steam page says September. I don't know how accurate it is, but that's going to be our starting point. September doesn't seem unreasonable either. It seems like it's seems plausible. But as I said, if you want to see the full thing, I guess, here, I'll give you a link to it. I mean, it's like, I can promote promote my own videos on my own damn channel right there. So there is a link if you want to get a. I tried to make it pretty short. I think it's under 10 minutes. So like lots of like just bam, 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 some information, a little bit of commentary from me, but mainly just keeping the information. I will probably do a 60-second short version of it, which will not be very detailed because no matter how fast I talk, I cannot condense like 9 minutes into 60 seconds, but I will probably do a shorts video as well. But yeah, that is the news. Big news. Good news, Mark. We can finally be barbarians. Like, literally, we're going to be able to, like, smash clanners with melee weapons. Let's see what's going on in Chatville. Dara says, hello, Fox, Sheriff, and company. Very happy about the new DLC coming to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So am I. Should be a banger. I agree. It's good news, Mark. Jet Knight says it's live. Yes, I am later today because I had to make the video. Originally, it was going to be a really low effort video. I was just going to not really put any effort into it, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll do some extra editing, make it a little bit more fancy. But that did make it take like an extra 2 hours to do. Diablos Spawns is very excited for that DLC. So am I. Like, that's exactly the DLC that I have been hoping for. You know, that's what I wanted. It adds a lot. It's only going to make MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries even more replayable, even more content. It's just going to make MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, like, I don't know, unless they find some fantastic way to mess everything up. It should be good and only good. Jet Knight Gaming says, what clan mech are you most excited to play? I am most excited to play the Mauler KO, so I can kill them. And that would be the clan mech I'm most excited to play. I'm also very excited to play like a variety of melee mechs, so I can kill them with melee mechs. And yeah, I'm very excited to kill the clanners. Like that is the mech that I'm the most. Whatever kills clanners is the mech I am the most. But you know, to answer more seriously, the bull shark. The bull shark. Okay, you need to understand. You need to understand. Let me go to my Steam. Where is BattleTech at? BattleTech. I really like BattleTech. Do you see how many hours I have in it? I have 1,025.7 hours in BattleTech, and that's no mods. That's 1,000 hours of no mods. Just the game plus, what do you call it? The DLC. And that's where the bull shark comes from. The bull shark comes from BattleTech. So I really like that game. So I'm definitely going to use that mech when it comes out because it's the bull shark. Anyways, Damaku says, hey guys, how's it going? I hope you saw the new information, Damaku. So we got some exciting news. I am joined by my co-host. You can see him running around. Dr. Sheriff Crab, how's it going?
It is going damn good. I've got 1 day left of work before I go on my vacation, and we got a new DLC. Like, what better of a day could one ask for?
Yeah, pour one out for the DLC, right?
You're right. You're right.
Hey, you know, I might do that. You know, I've been drinking lemonade lately, and I was like, you know what? I could make my own hard lemonade. What if I mix vodka and lemonade together? Like, you know, like a kind of neutral tasting an alcohol that literally just tastes like alcohol. You know, like some lemon. Because this lemonade I got is pretty good. Just mix it in some vodka. It might actually be. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe
that's a lot more
good news. I'm going to get hammered, Mark. I'm going to drink vodka and lemonade together.
That's a lot more tame than I earlier. We were watching. Me and my wife were watching a program, and the guy was drinking tequila. She goes, I've never drank tequila before, and I was like, okay, well, we have some tequila in the cupboard. So I just went and grabbed the tequila. And he goes, oh, do you normally mix that with something? I was like, oh, I don't. So then I just grabbed it and like drank quite a few mouthfuls of it. That stuff's nasty. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't even taste nice, but it does the job.
Yeah, I mean, I always drink liquor straight just to kind of get in it. Because, you know, if you're going to mix it with something, I want to know what it tastes like before I mix it. Because, like, you know, vodka, I think, goes good with citrus drinks. And I think, like, whiskey, for example, and rum, I think goes better with colas. Like, because it just has, like, I don't know, it just has a synergistic flavor. But, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try. Let's take a look at what's going on, though, in the star map. So I have taken us out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, it's not the middle of nowhere. I know exactly where we are. We are in the Davion Karita front line. It is a level 7 to 10 difficulty area because our mech bay consists of a large number of heavy mechs and medium mechs and even some light mechs. And this is the perfect difficulty where I feel pretty comfortable using any mech. Because, you know, sure, I could use a light mech in a maximum difficulty mission. I don't know if that would really showcase what it's capable of, because I'd have to play very cagey with it. But that's going to be the plan. We have a multi-op here. We are going to be beating up some innocent people. That's one of my favorite things to do, is beat up innocent people. It is a volcanic mission. I didn't know that. The series of missions will be Assassination, Battlefield, Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth on a scorched planet. Let's go ahead. Our drop weight is 270, so this might be a good opportunity to... What was the first mission? I know I just read it, but I literally just... Assassination.
What does 270 divided by 4 brain work? 65, is that?
60, is it 65?
Yeah, something like that. 62.5, I think, actually.
I am not going to use one of these spicy mechs. I want to use this mech. I'm going to use double D's. Double D's nuts.
Right, I have.
If you want to do something big, you can. We'll just go with 3 mechs.
No. I have produced 4
that's right.
creations. And they all have tartan colors, because I never can make tartan look nice. And it still doesn't. But, that being said, I have produced 4 curious-looking mechs. So this one is a Grasshopper 5P with 2 large lasers, and 4 medium pulse lasers and some knuckles. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we kind of ignore the large laser, I feel like, a little bit, so I'm kind of curious to see what it can do. So,
I mean, we are in a volcanic biome, so this may not be, you know, it may need a second try, but like...
Yeah, don't worry about that, It's got 3 cooling. I mean, if 3 cooling isn't enough, then I can go in the bin. That's what I would say about that.
Let me go ahead and just slap something in here. I have no idea what to put in. I'll put in one of these weird mechs. There we go. Okay, so let me show you what I did with the Jaeger mech Double D's nuts. Where is it? So here's the Jaeger mech Double D. I just went for something. So this the Jaeger mech has some space-saving equipment. I think it has an extra light engine and it has endo steel, so it saves a good bit of space. So I was like, let me just try to actually do the DACA build. We've got 4 AC2 burst fires with a pretty hefty amount of ammo, and I believe basically full armor, and 2 double heat sinks. Because like the AC2s can get hot when you fire them long enough. So hopefully that will allow us to actually shoot the shit out of things. We're gonna find out though. I'm slamming that lock in button.
You think 2 tons per AC2? It's not bad.
Yeah, I think I did 2 tons per AC2.
This one is a real piece
it could still run out though.
It probably will, depending on the silliness of this mission. What was this, assassination?
Yeah, it's an assassination.
Right. Let's see. Kills pretty quick.
Target acquired.
Okay.
All right.
This is when you wish you had the ability to zoom in farther. That's actually a complaint people have. Like, why can we only zoom in to ×2? These like state-of-the-art machines, but like ×2 zoom is the best you can do.
Yeah, they must have forgot that binoculars existed.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
And I mean, like, obviously you learn to deal with it, you learn to manage it, but
right on cue. VTOL on approach.
It's still one of those things where you just kind of wish that you could have more zoom than that. I'm hoping that not every mission is going to be a hot mission, or in a volcanic biome, but if it is, then, oh, well, we get to test it in the worst conditions as well.
I played an instant action earlier on when I was crafting these, and it was in a volcanic world, but like a mega city, and it was the coolest looking thing I've ever seen.
A volcanic mega city, that's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was very, very cool. It's kind of impractical, mind you, but...
Who the fuck would want to live there, but...
I guess those guys did.
New target, Commando.
Die.
Target acquired.
Oh, they're getting just the right amount of cover.
Starting to think maybe I should have went for just the short burst lasers, to be honest, but anyway.
Large laser short burst?
Yeah, probably. I think they do more damage.
Well, they definitely shoot faster.
I think they do more damage per, like, minute,
They might. I honestly don't have them memorized.
I'm pretty sure I did the Maz earlier, although I did it really, like, quick and wasn't really, like, counting very well. Where do you want to go now?
Let's just go to this one. We're kind of already in that direction. Welcome to the show, Chubby Demon.
Hey, Chubby.
We are trying out the last of the... Well, when I say the last of the mechs, there's a good number of them to try out. Primark asks, does Chubby have any more loadouts for me to try out? I've actually caught up on all of the viewer loadouts.
Yeah.
we got some bad intel.
Of
Our
course.
target is not here. Let's hope we have better
I'm gonna
luck.
take
There'll
my
be
anger
something
out
there.
on them and destroy them real
Target
fast.
acquired.
Are you?
Let's take that tank apart.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
What is it?
Target
It's
acquired.
a.
Oh, am I stuck on? There we go.
It is a group.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Well, we know where they are then. You know, process of elimination.
Target acquired.
I definitely think lasers are substantially better when you lock your arms. I kind of glad I found that out,
Target destroyed.
especially when they're on different like components.
Primarch says, yeah, that's why I was asking. Chubby made a bunch of them. That's actually about half of the one he's made, too. He made a bunch more earlier as well. Like, that's probably about half of his total models. But by the time I had gotten to those, I had already covered the others. Dara has also made a few. Coyote made a few. Sir Jorg made one.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of our younger members in the community have also, you know, like very, very young mech warriors made a few as well.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it.
But
Are
those were covered much earlier in the series.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
I'll be honest, I was quite impressed. There was only, I think, one or two that I really didn't like. And pretty much everything was quite functional.
Yeah. There were a few that I was surprised by, too. I'm like, you know, I don't know if this was going to be that great of an idea, but it turned out to, you know, some of them turned out to surprise me.
Target
Yeah, do you remember the one that was like all the random... Okay, they're attacking me.
Oh,
I did
I
not
went
think
the
it was
opposite
like me.
direction as well.
Target
I know.
destroyed.
I honestly did... I suppose I did shoot in a helicopter.
New target urban mech.
What is that? It's a Banshee 2P. Wonderful. Just what we needed. Two urban mechs and a Banshee. That is quite a
Well,
curious lance.
you have coincidentally split them in half, and now I'm basically flanking all of the urban mechs right now.
Target Alpha has
Wow.
been neutralized. We fulfilled
This
our
thing isn't
contract,
bad, actually.
Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Dropship?
Good kill, Commander.
Okay.
That mech is going critical.
Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Target destroyed.
Don't shoot me. Shoot
Target
someone else.
acquired.
We'll go. Focusing.
Shoot someone else. Of course.
Target
Oof.
destroyed. Target acquired.
I mean, one thing I'll say is even in this volcanic environment, this mech is not overheating at all.
Funny, I'm finding the same thing with mine, actually.
Target destroyed.
I'm impressed
Now,
with this, actually, to be
I
honest.
will say none of these enemies really had the armor for me to really have
No.
to saturate them with the AC2. I was kind of hoping to find like maybe a heavy mech, maybe an assault mech to really like saturate them with these AC2s, but I mean, for what I had, it went just fine. Yeah, I think the weirdest one that actually worked, though, of all the viewer submissions was definitely the Corsair troll build.
Yeah.
But the troll build
That's
actually
right.
wound up being, like, decent.
It was definitely passable, for sure. It was a funny creature.
And then
I guess it's the-
revised it into, like, a more, like, realistic troll build.
That's right. It was a little bit more couthed, I would say.
The nasty weather means your
Okay, let me put
visibility
these
I'll tell you
mechs
what.
will be
away.
out there and have adverse
That
effects on
grasshopper,
your
I
senses.
really didn't hit it as much as I thought I would.
It wasn't bad.
No, it was okay. You should have a go with it at some point.
Okay, so these are definitely going to be all or mostly volcanic missions because we got another volcanic mission. This one is a battlefield. Same situation.
This
It's
one's
270 tons.
Right. What the hell else did I build?
I want to try.
Oh yes, it's Marauder. Marauder.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to try this mech out.
Do you know what?
I actually
I
think
think
I think this one's gonna be decent.
It's not that bad. The lance looks so dumb on it. Oh my god, look at that thing.
The peener.
Oh my god, that looks so weird. It's like a hatchet man without a hatchet. What is going on here?
So this is, let me go find it for you guys. This is the Hatchetman 5S, which is probably the most advanced model of its series. So to make it more interesting, I have a medium lance. This is the mech peener, which you can like stab people with your robo peener. You've got the medium knuckle as just a way to increase your melee damage, and then it has 3 medium pulse lasers and an LBX AC-10. I think that's
Nice.
honestly, and 1 double heatsink. I think that this is halfway decent. I think it'll actually be okay. Obviously, the speed is still a concern, and it does have full armor as well. But you know, as far as the Hatchetman, normally you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel with the Hatchetman, but I actually am looking forward to this one. I think this one is a thing.
Is it the Peter man?
It is. It's going to stab you with his peen. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sneak up behind people and then stab people with my massive peener up their rear center torso.
Sensors online.
Damn. The peen man's gonna get them.
Online. All systems nominal.
So, let's have a look. Oh my god, why? Don't put us right beside it. They can't attack us anyway.
I don't know why Rihanna does that. Like, the enemy is allowed to combat drop directly into the base, but we can't land on the base.
And it's not even like it's consistent, because the number of times we've been attacked outside the drop, like literally after a dropship drop.
You know, the Lance is supposed to have more reach. I don't know if I've noticed whether it has more reach or not, but that's supposed to be one of its perks. It's supposed to have, like, better reach.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really noticed it either, to be honest, but I'm not saying I didn't either. I can't really remember. So,
Alright, it's time.
this one's large.
I
This is
have,
a large pulse laser one now.
I have hope for this, man. I think this might be this might be the good hatch. Well, okay, good might be a stretch. This might be a working hatch. I am getting,
working
like,
peen man.
shelled by a fucking partisan right off the mud.
Where's that B at, chat?
There's a Vindicator.
Where is it? Oh, of course, it's like 1,000 meters away.
I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm gonna chase that cicada, so I'm just gonna tell our allies to do that. Because I am not gonna spend my time chasing him down.
New target. Vindicator.
Oh, you have an Ultra AC5?
Ultra 85 and 2 large pulse lasers and 2 small pulse lasers, actually.
Mech is about to go critical.
Oh, they got
think
the
this'll be good.
cicada. Nice.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Basically, it's kind of a spin on Liao, or I forget which of them had a take on it where they swapped the PPCs for large lasers. It's kind of like a revised look at it.
It's like Lost Tech version of the pulse lasers. I do like large pulse lasers. I think they're a little bit underrated, to be honest. I just the problem with a lot of these like large energy weapons is the range just sucks so bad.
Take it out.
Warhammer.
Primarch says that it doesn't say that it has more range. Yeah, I've noticed that myself, that it doesn't claim to have more range, but it could be capped. It could be capped. You know, just because it says it doesn't have more range as numbers, that could be like a clerical error.
I guess it depends on the size of his peen.
Yeah, I mean, how could the peener not have, like, more range?
Remaining on target's ID.
Oh man, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm getting heated up, but that's okay.
Oh, he actually just shut down, didn't he?
Watch out, that mech is going critical.
Oh, he's gonna go
Someone
critical
right away.
on my face after I got him with the peener.
Damn. He liked the peener.
Bad news, Commander.
I'm kind of like
More hostiles
sad that they
inbound
aren't
on
like
your position. Get ready for some company.
throwing something that has a little more armor. But I know if I increase the difficulty, it's gonna be, oh, you want like 4 stalkers? Is that what you requested? 4 stalkers?
Oscar Mike.
Dropship, dropship, dropship.
Holding at your waypoint.
What do we got here? I'm gonna give that Thunderbolt the peener.
Isn't that a green pilot as well?
Burn that
That's weird.
target down.
You can see the difference. Actually, I'm gonna. Okay, no, I'm gonna go for him. I'm going for him. It's peener time.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Focus engagement.
He's not
on
ready
these
for it.
targets.
He's not ready for it. I'll clip his legs. Give him the hamstring.
Target destroyed.
The fact that this mech gets ignored is nice because that does mean it's easier to get close. Ooh, I got him with that one.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
LBXAC like complements melee weapons so nicely as well.
Yeah, that's why
Oh,
I
it's
really
beautiful.
wanted that. I really wanted.
Yeah.
I really wanted that like peener into the LB10X.
Getting the buckshot and then the peen shot.
For a second, I thought Mr. Disaster said one of his MechWarrior's call sign is peener,
Let's make our
but he
quarter.
said perforator.
Target acquired.
Nah, it's basically peener.
The peener.
New target.
Cyclops, Z, and a Jaeger mech.
Why are you attacking me, Mr. There we go.
Coordinating your
Attack someone else.
attack.
I mean, I guess I can provide some support fire since like I actually have like my ranged weapons actually have relevancy now.
Target acquired. Target
Got his
destroyed.
legs. The Cyclops has fragile legs, so sometimes we'll prioritize its legs just to
Yeah,
exploit a weakness.
focus.
Sit down. Oh wait, you can't because your head's fallen off.
The Hatchman is a fun medium mech to pilot. I wish it was a little faster.
Acquired.
This model is not awful. The other ones are a little bit anemic on firepower, but this one is not awful. Like that, I mean, it only has one extra laser, but let me tell you, the one extra laser makes a difference.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area.
It's sniping me
They
from
look
like
they're heading your way.
You know, there's a lot of mechs where I'm like, one extra laser would be great. Like the mechs that have like 2 medium lasers, like give me like 3. Give me 3. Well, it's a deal. I'll settle for 3.
the Highlander.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. The Highlander,
Ugh.
it's got the 2 medium lasers. I mean, come on, man. 85 tons, you're giving me 2 medium lasers. Give me like 3.
95, no 90, sorry.
Target
Yeah, 90
acquired.
tons and you're giving me 3? Like, get out of here. Like, why does the Atlas get 4 and I get like 2? And I mean, these are pulse lasers, so you know, like a little more efficient than your standard laser.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, honestly, this is not doing bad just with its like auxiliary weapons. I'm not even, you know, I'm not even getting a chance to use the melee that much.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, it looks like the last of them are vehicles. I'll head for the
Yeah.
one. Which one do I? Okay, you want to go for that one? I'll head in the opposite direction, and I'll head for the one
I
that's
didn't even-
west. There's
didn't
one
realize there was
east
another
and
one.
there's one west.
Okay, I'll just start traveling this direction. I didn't even see it. I just happened to walk in this way.
Then we can like squish these idiots a little faster. Yeah, like this one, I don't hate this one.
Target acquired.
I mean, the speed is obviously an issue, but if it were faster, then, you know, you'd have to give up some weapons to make it faster. It'd probably still worth it, just because with melee, you do want to be quicker with melee, you know. But you don't want to be slower than your weight class with melee.
Yeah.
You want to be at least average for speed. Preferably faster, but at least average.
This guy is in some weird terrain. I'm like very, very likely to get stuck in.
Target acquired.
Okay. Has he moved out?
Yeah, this guy's stuck in a rock field. He's like derped out. So, chat, what do you guys think of the Shadow of Corrent
There we go.
announcement? Are you
Oh,
guys
you-
excited about Shadow of Kerensky? Are you kind of like, you know, it's whatever? You know, do you think it's a bad idea? Are there anyone here thinks that it's a bad idea that they're doing Shadow of Kerensky? What do you guys think, chat?
Target acquired.
I know what I think. What do you
sure.
think, Doctor? Like, what is your take on Shadow of Kerensky?
Well, my initial reaction is extremely positive, and we were obviously having a quick chat about it before the stream, and one of the key things that I kind of like observed was the fact that they haven't just cheaped out and ported in some clan mechs. There's like extra weapons, new variants for the inner sphere mechs. I also have a dropship right on top of me. There's new weapons, like I say, new and a whole new mech chassis, a whole bunch of new biomes. Was it 27 new biomes or 17 new biomes or something? That's crazy. And then also a 12 mission campaign. So they really have not cheaped out at all. Like, it's a very heavy DLC. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's very, very much a positive.
Nice work.
Oh, they just dropped them all right on top of you, didn't they?
Critical.
Yeah, I'm just gonna waste them.
Looks like it's not mattering, though. Yeah, about to say, it looks like it's not mattering. Yeah, that's the first thing I said. So this DLC, Shadow of Kerensky, is adding more mechs to the game than all of the previous DLCs combined, because
That's
Heroes
true.
added 6, and Kestrel Lancers added none. Call to Arms added 1, Rise of Rassilhag added 1, Dragon's Gambit added 1, and Solaris Showdown added 1. So all of those combined, that's like, what, 6 plus 4 or 5? So it's like, you know, they've added like maybe 10 to 11 mechs overall through
Yeah,
the
totally new
different
chassis.
DLCs. So like, this is adding more mechs in a single DLC than they have done across all of the prior DLCs.
Let's get you out of there, Commander. Stand by.
Let's see what the chat thinks. Primark says it's not bad. Hope the story missions and maps are balanced good. I mean, I guess they've gotten a lot of practice from the from doing MechWarrior 5 clans. So, you know, we'll
Clans,
see
yeah.
if they can put it to work in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So this mech was, you know, it wasn't bad. I probably need to try it again because, like, I just didn't really get much of an opportunity to kill anything. But
I really liked mine.
I
I
mean-
like that Marauder too.
it didn't perform poorly. I wasn't unhappy with it. So the next mission is a Scorched Earth, and I know what I'm going to try here. I want to try the crab. I think it's either the Florence or the Florentine, one of the two. Those are. I've just been meaning to try this one out. Like, it's been I keep putting it off, but we will put it off no longer. And then I will put in
110 tons.
put this thing in.
Nice.
Jet Knight says, I'm hoping they fix some minor bugs I come across in the mech bay and the graphics errors that sometimes happen for no reason at all. Like, I mean, yeah, there's definitely some glitches here and there. I feel like this game is fairly stable. I'm much more interested in quality of life improvements, like being able to sell stuff in bulk. That would be great. I don't know why they
enjoyed
don't.
it, to be honest.
I don't know why that's not in the game. Another thing that I'm looking forward to is being able to make some like weird ass builds, because we'll be able to take clan mechs and use inner sphere technology, but we'll also be able to use
Target destroyed.
inner sphere mechs and use clan technology. So, you know, who knows? There could be some really weird stuff we can make.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
They also
just
added
taking
in
a
some new
stream
weapons
on this.
too. Like, one thing I'm interested in is the full heat builds. I definitely want to do some like Inferno SRM and Flamer builds.
Hostile detected. All units be advised. Incoming hostiles. Keep your eyes peeled.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Let's take that tank apart. Our target is now marked. Go get him.
There's an LRM 40 carrier under the map.
Target acquired.
Mechs have ignited a fuel tank.
I'm trying to get this guy. Like, I'm just not killing vehicles for some reason. Like, my vehicle killing power is not on point. This guy I should just be able to eat up with these autocannons. So this Crab FL, I've got it equipped with an Ultra AC5 and an LB10X. So pretty nice overall, pretty decent gear.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the
Oh, they've got-
facility.
These stupid things here.
Yeah, they've got some orbital guns.
Integrity of this place is down to 50%.
I'll just lay waste to them real quick. We'll finish this
There
off.
is another mech on its way.
Our payday is
Looks like
near
it's just a
you,
cicada
Commander.
though, so it's not that big a deal.
There's also a light mech.
Complete, Commander.
What is that? Commando?
I expect our employer to be very
And a
satisfied
locust.
with this result. Head to the eval point for extraction.
No, I don't dislike. I think this mech is pretty decent. Like I wasn't originally I was gonna do double Ultra AC5s, but
Good kill, Commander.
I don't know why I didn't do it. I tried to do double LBX AC10s to try to do a ballistic version of the PPCX build, but it didn't work. And then I was like, I could do double Ultra AC5s, but I'm like, I kind of feel like I already do that enough. So I tried to an asymmetrical build just to do something a little different.
Dropship.
Primark says
What is
that it looks like Piranha Games is trying to insert the old MW4 Mech Lab into MW5. Yeah, it's very similar. Like, I mean, like, that's probably what I would have expected the hard points to look like anyways. Like, how else were they going to do the Omni hard point? It's like, I would consider that to be the logical way to do it. Just make it like, because in MechWarrior 4 they had other hard points, like, they had the direct fire hard point. The direct fire hard point is, it could take lasers or ballistics, but not missiles. So, like, they had, like, a bigger variety of
Target acquired.
hard points available in those games. So, the way they're doing it is about what I expect. What I'm wondering is how many Omni hard points will we actually get? Like, will there be mechs that are just filled with them where we can, can I do like 8 PPCXs? Is there a clan mech that'll let me do 8 PPCXs? Or will there be a clan mech that can exceed 4 heavy rifles so that we'll have like the new heavy rifle mech? So it's like,
Well done, Commander.
that's what we're basically looking at. So what they're doing is like, it's about what I would have expected. Dara says, while I want to say I cannot wait for it, it gives me something to max out my mech catalog again, but could wait for a sale as well. I'm saying it could be a $30 plus DLC. I'm going to be buying it. There's pretty much like no price that they could do that I won't pay. I will be buying that basically immediately. Let me go ahead and spend all of my salvage points. This mech was actually, I didn't think I had no reason to believe it was going to be bad, but it felt pretty good. It isn't the most accurate of mechs, just because I can't really control where the, the burst fire type weapons, you can't really control where the munitions go, but it still felt pretty good. I was still pretty happy with it overall. Let's see if we can find another multi-op. Yep, here we go. This is my favorite kind of multi-op. It's Draconis Combine versus FedCon. I'm not going to tell the employer, but I would take this mission probably for free just to kill people from the Federated Suns. Yeah, I'm not sure how expensive the DLC is going to be, but I suspect it will be at least $20. It could be a $30 game. Demolition and Warzone here. And also, before I do anything, let me make sure that... Yeah, okay, we don't have to wait for repairs on anything.
How much was the Ghost Bears DLC?
$20, I want to say. Yeah, $20.
It won't be dearer than that then, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm expecting. I think 15 is probably too low. I don't think that they'll do that. Like, so I think 20 is the low point. 30 is probably the high. Could they do 40? I mean, I don't think they would do 40, but I also don't think it's impossible. Also, this is a it's Hoodoo Desert. Let me see what I'm gonna try here.
Voodoo?
It's funny. I was actually just playing Dead Island like 2 weeks ago. I was playing with Meme Connoisseur and we beat. I need to try this mech again. This is the recustomized version of Coyote's Blackjack A. I keep saying I'm going to use it, and I never get around to using it.
I have to be honest, the 3 mechs that I used, I'm very impressed with so far. I think they're like pretty functional. They're not like, I wouldn't say they're perfectly optimized, but they for like trying to just get large lasers in, I quite like them. So how much tonnage have we got here?
230, so, you know, not the craziest amount. So we're a little about 50, 55-ish is what we're
Right,
looking at.
let's try the Gucci Golden Boy.
All right, I'm going to put him in, like, a one big mech just so that we can... And then, I don't know, like... It's too much. It's,
That's not
yeah,
I made.
I'll put him in these. The, I mean, but yeah, like, obviously $20 I think would be more. I think that'd actually be pretty nice for the DLC. 15 would be incredible. Like, if they charge 15 for the DLC, that would be incredible. But I would not be surprised if they charge, like, 30. I think 30 is still pretty fair. For, like, 17 mechs, I mean, I would, you know, 17 mechs, a 12-mission campaign, 17 biomes, new weapons and variants. Like, I think I would probably pay $30 for that. I don't see myself not paying $30 for that.
No, I would as well. I mean, bear in mind, that's basically the same size as the base game of the Clans.
Yeah, that's true. Clans launched with 16 mechs. And then, you know, like, not only are you getting the 16 or the 17 mechs, you're getting all the weapons, all the clan weapons, plus the new weapons, so...
And a story.
Yeah, you get the story, you know, for better or for worse. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
who knows how good the story it'll be. It's going to be about Commander Mason, and I guess he's going to uncover his origin of, like, being the clan's chosen one or some bullshit like that.
I like the feel of this thing already.
Oh, the Golden Boy? Didn't you strip off a bunch of heat? What did you do to it to change it?
I removed all. I basically replaced all the missiles for Artemis missiles and got rid of like 4 heat sinks. So it might be hot. Oh, it's well, these just like.
The welcoming team is here. I'm going to put them on that Wolverine, and I'm going to take this guy by the robot jet.
That's it, Commander. You completely
He's dead.
destroyed this area. Great work. Let's get to the evac point now before more reinforcements arrive.
RoboGat acquired.
Oh, the dropship's literally right here. I mean, Rihanna being nice for once? Question mark.
I'm surprised it just went down so quickly. Yeah, I don't hate this blackjack either. Like, I put a bunch of machine guns on it, some small lasers. I don't hate this one either.
We are on your target, Commander.
How did the heat handle on the Golden Boy?
Perfectly fine.
Really?
Yep. Although, to be fair, I mean, this isn't exactly extremely intense.
Yeah, maybe
I did remove 1 ton of ammo from the LRM, so I don't know about that.
Maybe I need to
Yeah,
go
probably
to a
will,
higher
probably.
level area. I thought this was going to be an appropriate difficulty for these mechs, but, like, you know, maybe not. Maybe this is actually still a little too easy. We might need to bump it up to something a little bit spicier. I'll let this roll over.
The extreme weather conditions
This is the last
will
mission.
interfere with
Warzone.
the
Yeah,
sensors
this one was
and
only
will
too
most
long.
likely restrict
So this is
visibility.
a war zone, and it's in the... No way we'll get mercenaries on this one. It's in a desert, though, so it's probably going to be a little spicy again. Let me see here. What do I need to use? I have not used... I'm going to use the Crab 27. Like, I just haven't used it, so I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to throw it in.
I shall. I'm not gonna bring anything big. So I've used that. I've used that. I have no. Oh yes, I made this thing. That's right. I forgot about this one.
Oh, so this is your new Shadowhawk 5M with an LB10X AC and a combined SRM10 with the Artemis system. So is that basically like a enhanced version of how you did it previously?
I don't remember how I did it previously. I think it was an AC5 and a couple of SRMs. But if I'm being honest, I don't even remember anymore. I definitely didn't have an LBX on it, but I definitely didn't have lasers either. So, because this one only has 1 laser spot, I just decided not to bother with it.
Online.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
sometimes
it's very nice.
Weapons online.
I mean, sometimes maybe I put like a tag. Sometimes I would do stuff like that, like when I don't know what to do with a loose laser.
On the front lines,
Or like a
Commander.
flamer.
The good news.
I'd consider it a flamer, then I just went for a double heatsink instead.
I am looking forward. I know I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I am looking forwards to Flamers and Inferno SRMs.
Come back safe.
I'm looking forward to the clans complaining about melee weapons and then me hitting them with the mega peener on the vest.
Oh, it'll be time for the Highlander vest.
Like, they are gonna love that.
It's like, it took them this long to put a big chunk of metal on a mech, and then we're going to, like, rush upon them with the, like, arena
Scythe.
supercharger.
Scythe them down.
They've detected your presence, Commander.
I wonder which clans we'll be fighting. Obviously, we'll primarily be fighting Smoke Jaguar, but we probably will fight Jade Falcon as well. They're, like, the main characters, typically. Oh.
Oh, Scorpion. God damn you, Scorpion.
That's it. You anytime you hear that screaming projectile and you don't have anything on
Really?
radar, you know it's either a scorpion or a partisan.
There's only 3 Scorpions. This is a troll mission. I can tell already.
They're almost a partisan combined.
They're probably more annoying than a partisan because they're so spread out. At least they're not as armored. I wonder what the tonnage of a partisan is.
Enemy mech
It's
forces
it's an
spotted
assault
operating in
tank,
the area.
so it's like at
Watch
least
out
80
for them.
tons. I think it might be 100 tons actually.
That's mad.
I know it is a really big tank though.
Yeah, it's a big tank. It looks big.
There are way more annoying tanks too that they haven't added in. Like they could add in like the Von Luckner, for example. Like one of the Von Luckner models has a Gauss rifle.
Oh, great.
New target rifleman.
Okay, I'll tell you something. They really don't like me.
Target acquired.
Yeah, it's probably that high threat rating on the because
Target is about to go critical.
probably due to it being a Lost Tech model. Let me blast this guy apart.
This thing is freaky.
Target destroyed.
So I took it a bit easy on this mech, where I could have gone with the double PPCXs, but it really, I still can't sustain it. Still gets a little hot, so I went for the
Reports
single
additional
PPCX here.
forces entering the engagement area, Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
Oh, here we go.
Corey Coatland says, "Are those damn ontos?" What is that, Corey? If you don't mind, tell me.
Oh, he's in the spotlight. Corey in the spotlight. The question from the stream instead of from the chat.
New target cataphract.
Well placed kill shots.
I did not think he was going to keep backing up like that, but... Oh, God.
Check your target.
Something there?
Like, the Blackjack walked right into my line of fire when I was firing, like, everything.
Additional bolts
He's like,
setting
check
into
your
the
fire. I
final
mean,
position.
it's probably the one time they've back-cheeked
Matches
that's
the
probably
fast
warranted.
beats we're after.
He is like
Take
half a
that.
mech now.
It's like that friendly fire damage is real.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I was just like, I mean, he just walked right in. I'm just like holding the trigger down, reading the chat, but like, and then I'm like, oh shit, he's walked right in front of me. So he says it's a 95-ton vehicle with 8 medium lasers and 2 LRM-5s.
That sounds horrible. So this is basically a Battle Master.
Kill shot.
I mean,
Why is the Fedcom got so many cataphracts? Oh, they own the cataphract factory, don't they now?
yeah, well, they captured it from Tikhonov, and then they
Yeah,
like,
that's
started
right.
cranking them out. They started cranking
Great
it.
work, Commander.
Oh!
We have satisfied our contract and have a narrow window to evac if you're
What
ready.
happened?
I don't even... I literally just blasted SRMs at like point blank range at his face and he just like backflipped. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to.
Gotcha.
Let's take these guys out real fast. We're gonna have to go to a higher difficulty area. I thought these would be a fair test for these mechs, but apparently not.
Yeah, that's a freaky tank. I would not like to fight one of those, to be honest. 8 medium lasers is just not good.
Yeah, nice shot.
Wow!
I saw that. That was that headshot. That's one of the weaknesses of the cataphract. Like its head is just right in its center of mass.
Kill, Commander.
This, Fox, this is a very, very, very nice mech. This thing is like laying waste.
Do you think that the Artemis system is helping, like with the tighter
Yes,
SRM fire?
100% think it's helping. It is crazy.
Mr. Disaster says the AI always crossing the player's line of fire. Normally that doesn't affect me. Like normally, like I have like like maybe it's because I have a cat. I have like cat senses. So like when I put my foot down, and there's a tail there, I don't put all my weight on it. I've got like cat senses. So that's kind of how it is in MechWarrior. Usually when someone's crossing in front of me, I'm pretty good about it. But like in this case, he just did it so quickly, I just wasn't expecting it. Primarch says he hates it when the AI decides to do that. Yeah, I mean, like, normally for me, it's the mercenary AI or like the bonus AI, the extra AI that does it. Normally my own guys don't do it that much, but
Yeah, I got really triggered with them yesterday, didn't I?
yeah,
I
we
just
had,
killed
like,
them all,
wasted
actually.
them, like, vaporized them.
It's like, no, you're not doing that anymore. It was especially the Atlas. He was just could not get his fat ass out of my face. Like, all headshot.
The good for salvage though. Good for salvage. It'll be worth it. Probably
Like-
be worth a decent bit.
Oh yeah. Okay, you injured Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate is hurt.
Yeah, you injured him.
Oh well, he's like
loser.
he's like a powerful alpha male kind of guy. He should be able. He'll walk it up. Walk it off, you pussy.
What a brokey loser.
Yeah, imagine getting injured by like internal ammo explosions. Like, what are you, gay? All right, we're getting over here. So this is the exact opposite problem where the difficulty could be too high. And now they're going to start kicking our ass over here, and I won't be able to test the mechs properly. Maybe I should have done only light mechs over there.
Well, to be fair, we laid waste to them, so I feel like we might be good.
I'm just a little hesitant on using light mechs. I'll take some individual missions as well. Like, I love to do multi-ops, but like I'll take some individual missions as well. So here we go. This is 87 sounds like a fair difficulty. Here we go.
Extreme weather
What is the environment?
Ooh, I forgot to tell you that.
limited visibility out there and have to
Environment
contend with
looks like
several
it's a tourmaline
functions.
desert. It's a battlefield. Let's get Tate out of
tourmaline-
here. Tate needs to like take 5.
He's gonna lie down. Is Tourmaline Desert hot, or it's normally just normal in it?
I feel
It's
like
like-
tourmaline. Okay, so that's another thing I want to talk about. I think it's a neutral one. I'm gonna use the high there. This is the high there, like just kitted out. We got the small pulse lasers, the SRM6s.
I'm gonna use my Gucci Archer 2S.
I guess I'm
This
gonna
thing's
send them in.
Probably
This
too
thing.
hot.
I forgot
try
we.
that, yeah.
Okay, we actually don't want to do multi-ops because we only have one assault mech, so we have no capability of like really filling our tonnage up.
Honestly, some of these mechs we've built
It may not
are like
matter.
better
It
than
may- it
are
may
better
not
than
matter.
assault mechs. Like this thing here has the potential to be like just insane.
Yeah, it may not matter. Mr. Disaster says, I had an AI pilot get himself cored yesterday doing that. He was trying to take aggro off. I was trying to take
We have
aggro off
the
and he decided to
opportunity to
rotate
pull
the
off a
same
big
way.
payday.
I was. Oh, and he
We
just
can
got...
maintain
Did he live, though?
beyond what our contract stipulates,
Did he live or did he
Commander.
die?
That said,
Kind of funny he
our hand
died.
will never shoot
If
up
one of my
advantage.
pilots
No.
died like that, I would
Extra
fire
chance
him
to back looking like Swiss
posthumously.
cheese. Good luck.
Eject them out of the cargo hold.
Oh, we get allies.
Side by side, no one can stop us. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever allied with the
Enemy
Filthy
forces
Liquor
moving
before.
in, Commander. Get ready for them.
As a bit of trivia, that's what the Draconis Combine call
That must be
mercenaries.
one
They
of the
call
tanks
them
we're
Lucre
contracted
Warriors.
for.
That's their nickname for them.
It's quite a funny name. Then they've just like rolled with it.
So one thing I want to talk about is, so they're adding 17 new biomes in. What kind of environmental effects are we going to be getting? Are they going to be hot biomes? Oh, some of them are going to be cold. They're adding some winter biomes in. But
There was a cryo one. It's gonna be like super cold.
Target acquired.
yeah, I mean, I'm like, is there going to be like any kind of weird effects as well? Like, effects that have like some kind of curious things going on, I wonder?
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
Target acquired.
Holy moly, this thing's like turning a bus.
Tango eliminated.
So far, so good. Let's see what they brought us. So they brought us a quick draw. They brought
Give
us
us lots of
a
quick
quick
draws.
draw. A quick draw? Wow.
Target acquired.
I guess it's fucking high noon and I didn't even notice.
They really like quick draws, I guess.
You know, the quick draw is supposed to be known for its ability to navigate rough terrain effectively.
Well, they're not doing a super great job.
I
are they?
don't think they read the lore on it. I don't think they know that they're supposed to be very good at navigating rough terrain. Mr. Disaster says he doesn't know what happened to the pilot because he rage quitted the game.
Oh, do you know what it is, bro? They're sniping. They're sniping with their
Oh, yeah,
LRMs.
they're sniper models. There you go. Is that the play? Do we have to drag them to the into the sniper position?
Oh, do you know what it is? It's your two, bro. Mine are good. They're yours. They're the ones that
Oh.
follow you. 'Cause two follow you. Yeah, your ones are broken, bro.
Oh man. They probably are like, oh, we'll never keep up with them in a light mech, so why
Yeah,
even bother?
that is valid.
Why even try?
It's like, well, maybe they're scouting. Maybe they're like radar.
I mean, if they were like,
Oh.
riflemen or something, that would actually be pretty good.
That would be really good.
Target acquired.
I wonder if we'll get even more DLCs for MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, where they add even more clan stuff in. Like, I want the Rifleman 2C,
New target.
because then I can have like autocannons that actually spin when you shoot them, unlike Ghost Bear Flash Storm.
Entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
I don't know what that guy was doing.
Not sure either. Banshee 3P. That's a freaky mech. That one.
What does that one do? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's the one with the supercharger. I think.
Target.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Oh no, maybe that's a 3M. Actually, I might be getting confused.
Target destroyed.
It's one of those ones anyway that we basically just put like. Remember we put like battle fists on it and nothing else. It might be that one, but I have a feeling now in my head it's actually the 3M.
Target destroyed. Target
We are just tearing through these guys. I mean, they're just commandos, but still.
destroyed.
I mean, this is a high level mission. This is like 87 difficulty or something.
Oh, your guys came down.
Reconnaissance flights show increased
Oh, there's
enemy
the Banshee
presence in the
3V.
vicinity. Be on the lookout for further
This is
Is
a
it
weird one.
that
It has a large
one?
chem laser for some reason. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's standard actually as well.
a bit of an oddball. So now that they're going to add clan technology, and I wonder if that means that will PPCX finally get competition for the large energy hardpoint? I don't think the ERPPC. I don't clan ERPPC. I don't think is good enough.
Group target received.
Acquired.
Got a Warhammer up there. Oh, I'm getting behind them. I'm getting behind them.
Target destroyed.
Did somebody headshot him? Like, why did he die?
I have no idea. I actually moved on to a different mech.
Target
Like, I don't understand why he died. Oh, the terrain isn't cooperating with me. Like, they're actually like, they have the high ground advantage. Like, in my opinion, the Jedi Order is evil. I don't know how to get up there. I'm gonna look.
This is where all the jump jet lovers are laughing at us.
Yeah, oh man. Laughing in jump jet at these motherfuckers. I'm just trying to find my way up
hold
there.
Hold on. Maybe. I might get stuck.
I'm finding every
me, folks.
tunnel, every little tunnel
I like going
access
off-road.
way.
Okay, I think I'm up.
Well, if you kill him, that's the last two.
Die! Okay, well you're gonna eject. You got no weapons left.
Target
Where'd the other one go? Oh my goodness, I hate climbing over all these rocks. I always get stuck.
Target acquired.
I don't remember this land formation. Like,
That's
this
all the
land
kills we need,
formation is
Commander.
kind of an oddity
Stay
in
as
my
long as you
opinion.
like, but pickup is available at the extraction site when you're ready.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone need to be told that the high there is a really good mech. But yeah, I mean,
It's crazy.
even with the refit, the Lost Tech, it was good without the Lost Tech. Like, it honestly, I mean, obviously it benefits from the Lost Tech, but it was still a perfectly good, the high there was perfectly good without it.
I think there's a crate over here. Did we get this crate? There's also a Phoenix Hawk. Just in the miles into. Okay, there's actually a lot of mechs coming.
What is it? It's another rifleman?
Yeah, we don't need to stay.
Yeah, let me take us out.
You're clear to board
Like this
at Great
weird
Barrier
ass
Reef.
battlefield, this like
Welcome
freaky
back.
battlefield. Like I want to get the hell out of here and find like a flatter
Nearly there,
battlefield.
Commander. Approach the
This is
hill
the
objective
game where
to
like
pick it up.
flat is actually justice. Flat is never justice except in this game.
We need flat Earths.
Yeah, like I will become a flat earther. Let me see. Guess I'll take the rifleman question mark, and then I'll just take one of these and some of this shit.
Hover over that Banshee 3P. Is it the one with the mask or not?
Yes, it has the supercharger.
Yeah. I think this one will be turned into the puncher.
Okay, we killed some shit. We got 1 million C-bills. We killed some other shit. Got 1.7 million C-bills. Let me see if I can find more stuff involving killing things. Oh, kill quick draws. And kill a Dargan 1N. That's rather specific. Let's keep going. Repair. Let me add these mechs into the cold storage so they don't tax me. Let's find another mission that looks viable. A beachhead. Beachhead.
Beachhead.
Beachhead is probably their most creative mission out of all the missions they've added. Like infiltration was like an attempt at doing stealth, but honestly, you just kind of do one and leave as quickly as possible. It's not really even worth it to really mess around with it.
It's a bit of an L, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not. It ain't it.
Heavy weather warning is in effect.
Although I don't mind it for a bit of
right.
extra cash.
Visibility and sensor readings will be compromised out there.
I mean, like
Right.
it's still a useful mission, but in terms of how fun is it? It's kind of fun to sneak around, but it's like you just don't feel rewarded for doing it. Is the issue?
If you're not sure on what to use, can I recommend one of those two Shadowhawks?
Sure, I'll use one. I'll use the 5M first.
Yeah, it's freaky. I'm going to bring my Marauder, actually. I quite like this. I thought this did better than I expected, actually.
Oh, with the pulse
We are.
lasers? Yeah, pulse lasers kind of get ignored. I mean, some of the let me rephrase. Large pulse lasers get ignored. Medium pulse lasers
Sorry
get
about the
used
long
though.
haul, Commander. I
No,
can't
don't attack
strike
me.
any closer. The target garrison controls
That's
the
not fair.
orbital defenses for this
Damn, look at
planet.
this big, thick,
Once
like
you've
piece of
captured
meat
this
in front of my
installation,
like cockpit.
Our employer will be able to land their invasion force. I'll be waiting
I'm used to
nearby
having like
pick
the
you up.
machine gun there.
Once you've destroyed the radar dishes directing the
Actually looks
enemy
really cool.
fire,
And when you start
our
shooting with it,
employer
it's
promises
really,
to
really
land a
cool.
few extra units to help you out.
So is the, I really like the UAC-5 up there. It looks awesome. That thing is freaky, by the way.
I mean, the weapon quality is fantastic for starters.
Oh, it's a nasty, nasty mech, that.
Target destroyed.
Oh, this is such a beautiful map. Look how small it is.
Panther.
Yeah, you'd almost forget that it's
Target destroyed.
a beachhead.
Like, we won't have to travel 2 billion miles to, like,
Acquired.
do our basic job.
Yeah, and even if they come with reinforcement, or when they inevitably come with reinforcements, we don't have to worry about them being like really far away.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
He just got wasted.
Reach the target facility.
I fucking ran a
Wipe
train
out
on,
their
huh?
defenses.
He absolutely destroyed. I have to say, I'm very proud of that one.
One of the mechs that's very sad face is the Panther. For some reason, the Panther, its torso is really easy to hit. So it's just
It
really
is.
easy. It's kind of like the world's smallest Atlas is kind of the way I'll describe it.
Yeah.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target
Well, he just got
acquired.
sent to the Shadow Realm wherever he went to.
It's like people think it's impressive that one chick had like a 1,000-man train ran on her, and then she went to like the hospital or something as a result. But like, wait until I run a train on these
That's the
bastards.
last uplink. Great work, Commander.
Oh, Corey thinks you're getting freaky.
Friendly dropships are en route.
Target destroyed.
All right, here we
For
go.
a 400 run mission, this is
Yeah, this does not
very
feel like a
underwhelming so
400.
far.
This mission is can't.
What's the difficulty? Is this is no way this is 100 difficulty.
It's like 87ish.
Yeah, you expect it.
I mean,
to be
it's a 400 tons. It's max drop weight.
Friendly dropship.
I mean, even this isn't that much. So Jaeger mech.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1.
What was that? Jaeger mech, a Griffin, and I think a Cyclops.
You could use a little backup.
Oh, look at this! Look at this Griffin coming in with the
Whiskey
PPCX.
6-1, out.
Well, you know they could they could have artillery. Like don't count them out yet. He doesn't see me. I'm gonna get his robo-gat real fast. Oh, I got his robot gat.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
One thing I really like about LBX AC-10 is the fire rate.
There's a Cyclops somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Yeah, the fire is really nice. There it is.
Cyclops.
It's the one just to blast his legs off with. Or you just consider torso. It doesn't really make a difference to us. It's all weak. There's just no armor in this thing in general. And there's the artillery that you had hoped for.
Yeah, I was like, you know, they could, you
I'll
know,
get the
during the
prank.
second one.
Is clear.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just wipe out this artillery since I've got the
Stay
speed for it.
nearby and keep enemy units
You know, if our
distanced.
allied helicopters could do one thing useful, it would be destroying the artillery cannons.
Control systems.
I think they are attacking it, but
Here
something's
come
shooting them
the
down.
strike teams. Look to the sky. Enemy aircraft inbound.
There might be turrets over there or something.
You've got incoming. Stop them from recapturing the base.
There's also a dropship here.
Garrison destroyed.
Attention all forces. You are clear to fire on base. Repeat.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Confirming new objective. Destroy all remaining enemy artillery. Guess there was more enemy artillery than we thought.
You know, LBX AC-10 kind of reminds me of the clay bazooka in Mobile Suit Gundam. It's not quite the same though, because the LBX AC-10 fires like the scattering projectiles immediately, whereas the clay bazooka is basically it's a shell that during mid-flight it explodes into like a barrage.
Excellent find, Commander.
Another dropship.
Beginning recovery now.
What's following me around? A dragon?
I'm heading your way towards it. Yeah, this mech is really nice. Really simple to use too.
Yeah, really simple. I like it. The only downside I would say is the fact it doesn't have anything to shoot down the helicopter roonies.
Yeah. Like sometimes I missed my shots on it, but you know, you can't have everything. And helicopters aren't exactly like, you know,
No, they're not.
Target acquired.
if there's something I'm not exactly the best
Here
at,
is where we earn our pay.
destroying helicopters doesn't bother me too much. Oh, I can grab this guy's robo-gat. I didn't even realize it. Give me your robot gat.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Final assault is here.
Barely any assault mechs. Like, that's so weird for the weight level, too.
Target acquired.
There's one now.
This Jenner has a supercharger, so it's going to be really annoying. Unless I can get some clean hits. Oh, he stopped for just too long.
Target acquired.
Oh, there's an assault mech.
Yeah, we had that, and we had one Cyclops, didn't we?
Got his arm. Moving on to another target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I feel like AC-10, LBX AC-10 is like it says, oh, it does 10 damage. I don't know. I don't believe that. I feel like it does more than 10 damage.
Destroyed.
That thing just got absolutely wasted. I love that mech, I have to say. Very nice mech. Do we have to capture, really?
Yeah, I'm just camping in the capture area. I think everyone has been sent packing. Corey says the Javelin was just hiding there. He was the one who was smart. He's like that one episode of Batman where the guy was checking all the rooms. He opens up the room and Batman is in there, and then he just kind of like shuts the door and walks away. Like the one goon that actually had some brain power. Mr. Disaster says, it is a fun-sized beachhead. There's no room for the big boys. Oh, you know, like, a few big boys. I mean, I guess that we did fight the Victor at the very end, but nothing, like, really, really heavy. It seems like there's a bit of a jump in difficulty where it's either a little too easy or it gets a little bit too hard, I would say. Like, there's just this kind of nasty jump in difficulty.
All clear, Commander.
Like, there's a big
The
difference
defenses
between,
are
like, the
outlined.
100. 100 is
Invasion has started,
so
and
much
your
harder
job
than, like,
is
90.
done.
Yeah, it is.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships can now land. Sierra 1-1 out.
Nice. Well, we can only kill what's in front of us. That was a clean execution.
Yeah, I mean, this Shadowhawk definitely did the job. Like, you know, it's not like, you know, it's not necessarily very creative, but, like, you don't necessarily need to be creative. Like, in fact, sometimes being creative is worse because you just wind up getting too fancy for your own good.
Agreed.
I want that
I like it.
PPCX.
I think simple sometimes is the best. Like, overcomplicating it sometimes just makes it a bit annoying. When you just need something to run in there and just blast stuff with, that's what you need.
Well, yeah, you definitely reduce the ease of use, and I think ease of use is definitely a relevant attribute of a mech because if something is very hard to use, sure, it could be really good, but you're increasing the probability of error. And, like, you know, for example, people who are like, oh, the PPC is good if you score only headshots. I'm like, okay, well, how good at the game do you need to be to score only headshots? Or how high do you need to crank your aim assist up? So, so it's like when you require like a really massive level of skill just to make something decent, then, you know, I do think you can count against that, even if it is technically the most optimal strategy possible. You see it in really high-end games like Hearthstone, the card game. There are decks that are they're very good, but they just require so much intuition, so much familiarity with the game that a lot of people just, even at the elite level, even at the esports level, people may not use it because, you know, even the best players at the game might not be consistent enough at it to keep to regularly execute on what's good about it. So, you know, what can you do? Oh, let me tell you about the biome. So this is a objective raid, and it's in a lush canyon.
Right, let's have a wee look.
I might use a light mech. What are you going to use?
I don't have any great concern with this. I'm going to use this big boy.
Okay.
I know it's a raid, but I don't really care.
Okay, then I'm going to use something a little. I'm going to use this. I feel safe to use the other Panther. So this is the Panther redesign. I went in a different direction than we've previously been going with it. Like, I'll tell you what I did to it. So this Panther is a revisiting of, you know, we're taking a look once again at the other mechs that we originally benched. It has a large pulse laser instead of a PPC, and an Artemis LRM-10, 2 tons of ammo, 4 double heat sinks. So, like, you know, a slightly different take, a more fire support focused take on the mech. But, you know, I think that makes it a little different. I don't know if that's going to be good or not, but give it a try.
Okay.
One of the weaknesses on this mech was that the LRMs weren't smart enough to hit smaller mechs, but maybe the Artemis system will compensate for it.
And raid for supplies.
Oh my god, look at this map.
Walk on up to the treasure
Oh.
to pick it up.
Wait, there's an assault mech. Well, it's a quote-unquote assault mech. We got a charger.
It's a fake news assault mech, isn't it?
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Package acquired.
Let me lock on.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, okay, this makes good. I like this here. I do like large pulse lasers. I do think they're better than they are given credit for.
You think they're actually a thing?
Yeah, I do think they're a thing.
Kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
Target acquired.
I wonder how they stack up to ER large laser.
Harmless target.
Commander to all
Because, you know, ER large laser, it weighs less. I think it's 2 tons lighter.
Target acquired.
I think you're right, actually, yeah. Yeah, this is 7 tons. The only thing that kicks this thing's ass is range. It's like, why could it just not be a little
Yeah,
bit,
I
longer range?
literally just had that problem. I thought I was in range, and I just fired like a dud.
And I think the pulse lasers cut off way worse than the standard ones. I guess we go down here.
Want to go down? Okay, we can go down first. We do have the
well.
advantage. We can see from a distance here. Jet Knight
Hello.
Gaming says the charger is funny until it gets into melee range. Sometimes it's annoying when you just ignore it. Like if you just start ignoring it.
Target
That mech is on
It can be a real pain in the ass if it's an elite one as well.
missile.
Yeah, then it has just enough of that damage resistance to be a pain.
I know, probably like tier 4, tier 5 small pulse or small lasers, and they can definitely add up with damage.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we got a bunch of
Target
fire support
acquired.
mechs here. Watch it.
I just need to get inside a range to do anything about them.
Target destroyed.
This Jaeger mech is like doing its job right now, providing that nasty long-range fire support.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
I'm going to focus on thinning out some of these junkier enemies.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
I mean, as far as fire support goes, this is not awful. Like, I could definitely see myself being capable of thinning out a lot of the basic enemies, which is nice for just kind of clearing the field.
Would you like Mechs?
Target destroyed.
I think it's an LRM-20.
Focus.
Coordinating our attack.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I don't know why they want me suddenly. I'm barely doing anything.
New target Griffin.
Focus target updated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This is an
happy
annoying
with
mission.
the
Like,
reprieve
they're
of
just
that.
like a whole bunch of just enemies just scattered all over the place.
Is that a the partisan? What was a demolisher in my head?
Once you've found the target
It's 'cause the
asset,
AC-5 one is a
move
bit
up to
boxier
and
looking.
We'll begin the recovery procedure.
Yeah.
So he kind of resembles a partisan. Or it kind of resembles a
Nice
demolisher.
to have some extra ballistics.
Hunting core. You don't see them very often sometimes.
Target destroyed.
No, I tend to find that
Aye.
despite the fact that it's a lighter tank, I don't see him as much as the partisans. I think the least common tank that I encounter is probably the Pattons.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, the
Disaster says he's
Pattons
got
are
to
definitely very-
run an errand. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Disaster. Always nice to have you.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm quite glad I just took all the damage in that sort of last. I know the first ones, but those two fire support mechs would have tore you up there, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised that your mech is not in the red yet, just because, like, you know, they were, like, concentrating their fire on you quite a bit.
Yeah, I was happy to take a bit of damage. This thing's pretty chunky. Hopefully, though, that means I haven't just blown my load and they're not going to have, like, a whole bunch of heavy stuff coming up, but
I'm kind of the
We'll
opinion
see.
that I feel like they used up a lot of their shit there. They might have
that's
a,
what I was thinking.
They might have a dropship reinforce, but, like, I kind of feel like they used up a lot of their shit there.
I do
Target
agree.
down.
You got a
I
mech
saw a
coming behind
blip
us.
of a mech.
Coming behind us.
Oh, it's a locust.
Target acquired.
We're on your target, Commander.
Oh, Raven.
Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Let me just see it. Kamikazed.
Are you serious? The helicopter crashed onto me.
New target.
It's a Centurion.
It's the
Incoming missile.
The damage drop off of the pulse lasers is absolutely insane.
That seems to be a problem with lasers in general. Like lasers just suffer like the worst damage drop off.
Target.
Or rather, I guess
mean, it
you
probably
really
makes
really
sense, but-
notice it with lasers.
Target destroyed.
What is that thing? Heavy mech?
New
A
target.
champion. Okay.
Interesting.
Target acquired.
I'm more concerned about that scorpion behind it, to be honest. AC-10 rapid fire. That's a funny weapon. Wow.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
So apparently we use pulse lasers in real life. Apparently pulse lasers are generally more effective than normal lasers as well.
Target acquired.
Like I wasn't sure if they were just like I wasn't sure if they were just making that shit up, but apparently they're not making that shit up.
Yeah, no, I think it's true. Like I don't know, but I'm assuming the American Air Force, or the American Navy as well. But I know the Royal Navy in Britain have like started to deploy
Target acquired.
lasers like that on their warships for like taking down drones and stuff.
Destroyed.
Yeah, apparently something about the pulsing, it reduces the heat enough to
Yes.
let the melted metal like recrystallize or something, and like something about that makes the makes it burn things quicker.
Makes sense.
Or I think it's something about off-gassing. Like I think when you melt the metal, it lets off some like gas, and like something about the gas interferes with the strength of the laser. Oh, we got a dropship.
Yeah, we need to deal with that. They're just gonna shoot us in the back. Helicopter?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
What the hell was that? Oh, it was a Bungie 3S.
Banshee.
Oh god, it's a 3S. Focusing fire. Focusing fire. We need to get this asshole out of here. You got his leg, which is nice.
We got like an entire
is, like-
armada of choppers.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I don't know where all those choppers came from, but
Watch out, that mech is going critical.
That was a grasshopper that finished him off with a shot.
that could have been worse. Like, I was a little worried about that. Oh, shoot. That thing actually did some damage to my arm. William Erickson says, if you don't know, if you guys haven't talked about it, I just came, besides getting Mercenaries, the new DLC is being updated as well. Yeah, I mean, I made a whole video about it. Like, this is a good time to watch. This is a good time to watch my news review of... In fact, I think I have it on my copy and paste still. There you go. There's a link to my news update on MechWarrior 5's Shadow of Kerensky. Primark says 292 assault mechs in a 90 difficulty mission. Yeah, it's like... I mean, that last mech was a pretty worthy mech, but otherwise, not very impressive.
The Banshee 3S is a free mech.
I'm kind of glad it was focused on somebody else besides... Not kind of, I'm very glad it was focused on someone else besides me.
Really could salvage that thing as well. 6.5 million.
Yeah. Tier 3 solid slug AC. That's pretty good.
Why did I get injured? Must have got shot in the head. That's annoying.
Let me take this. Always need more PPCXs. So, you know, this mech was okay. You know, it's not like mind-blowing, but it was a mech. You know, it was like better than a... It was better than a Panther normally would be. That's not saying a whole lot, but it was better than it normally was. The, Yeah, we need to keep looking for some missions that are interesting. None of these are interesting. These are all like FedCom missions, so we don't want to do those. We got to go to a different area. This area is... What happened?
I would be curious maybe to try and put some energy range upgrades on this Marauder to help with the range of that stupid.
You want to push his range a
lasers.
little far? I mean, we're about to
Maybe.
head to a. We're about to head to. I'm heading right there right now. A industrial world. If you want to slap some upgrades on it.
Alright. Let me know when we've landed.
Because we have no more use for money. We do not need money really for anything else. Yeah, go for it.
Right. Energy range, energy range, energy range, energy range.
So
energy range.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the Panther
range.
back. Did you want to try this Panther out? Because otherwise I'm putting it back. Because I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay, that Panther is about as good as it's gonna get. I really don't think there's anything else we can do about that Panther. There's other mechs we need to use as well.
That's increasing the effect, the total range from 629 to 834. It's quite a big increase. And it's going to cost 2 million. Wow. Well, there you go.
I mean, we have basically no use for money anymore, so it's all
Well, then I
good.
might actually throw some upgrades on the Archer. I want to get the missile cluster. Where is that at? The missile clusters. Where are you at?
Man, what is with all these, like, Davion missions? Like, I know I'm in Davion territory, but they've got... Someone else has to be fighting against them. I mean, geez. Here's a mission.
I can't spot it.
Oh, the clans update? Oh, yeah. I don't cover clans news because I just don't care about MechWarrior 5 clans. I just played it because it was like the new thing to do, but otherwise, like, I have basically no interest in MechWarrior 5 clans, which is why I don't cover anything regarding clans specifically. I may coincidentally cover information about it, but never. I typically don't go out of my way on it because it's like I don't think MechWarrior 5 clans is a particularly great game. It's just too expensive for what you get.
The mission area
So
is
this is
ahead
a higher
of the
difficulty
warning.
mission. I think we're up to
It's going to
94 or
affect
95
visibility
difficulty.
and sensors.
Okay. Into the demo.
So I feel like also it's a this is a demo mission and it is in a mega city. Is that bad? Is that where the game glitches out? Is it demo mega city?
No, it's raid.
Raid. Okay, mega city raid. Maybe I don't know.
They're
I kind of
funny.
want to try. I kind of want to try this really greedy Kintaro out.
I like it actually. It's pretty good.
19B. You tried the 19B out?
Well, no, sorry, no, not that one. It was the other one, the Golden Boy. I mean, the Gucci one.
Okay, I'm gonna try the 19B out. This one's a little bit on the greedy side, but you know what? We'll just have to be greedy. They're just gonna go in these.
Oh no, I'm Andrew Tate.
You are the Tateman yourself.
Oh no.
You're gonna tell people that reading books makes you stupid.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm not sure if Andrew Tate is dumb or if he just knows what to say to get people to watch. He might know what batshit insane things to say just to get people to watch. Because, like, yeah, that's one of his lines is that reading books makes you dumb. And I'm like, there's no way there's no way that's a good faith claim. He has got to just be saying that, knowing that it's going to get people to, like, watch the video.
Yeah, I think you're right. Did they give us one mech?
If you find the acquisition, just
I know they
walk
gave
up
us
to it in
cargo
order to
right
pick
here,
it
so.
up. Brilliant. Payload
Marauder,
acquired.
Centurion,
Oh, I got a few.
Griffin. Jen Knight says the best thing about clans is that you can fight other players. I mean, but the thing is, you could play MechWarrior Online for that. Which is an entire game that is set up and built around the idea of playing other players.
Oh, he's my favorite voice. I love this guy.
Near target cataphract.
They got a petrol tank. I actually love this guy so much. He's so funny.
He's doing like the
What
throat
about-
voice. When I do the
Yeah,
throat
yeah.
voice, man, the throat voice really fucks my throat up. I can't hold it for very long.
I'm definitely not evil.
Our target is now marked. Go
There is a Cyclops Z in there. Interesting. The garden. Not the garden.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go.
Wait. Here's
Everyone.
where's somebody's Gat. Right there. That's right on the Gat.
To half capacity. Keep going.
The robot Gat.
Oh well,
Destroyed.
I overheated.
The robot Gat. The robot Gat.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
This is like the Gat Master 9000.
Like I would just destroy this one very specific part of the city.
Just a wee bit more,
It's like
Commander.
nothing else.
This complex is on the verge of collapse.
New target Commando.
All right, we got a commando coming in. Interesting. He's very fast, and I'm not able to intercept him. Okay, I'll just let him pass.
Target acquired.
That's it, Commander.
Mistake! Got too
Completely
close to
destroyed
me.
this area. Great work. Let's get to
Oh,
the
he's
evac
making a
point
fool out of me.
before more reinforcements arrive.
Big hit right there.
Survived?
Oh my god, there's all these idiots scurrying around.
Target destroyed.
You know, the heat on this mech is actually working.
Acquired.
It was, even though it was kind of a greedy build, the heat is actually a thing. This is the SRM-24 Kintaro, but it's working. It is a thing.
You know when you try it without double heat sinks, it's absolutely terrible.
Oh yeah, you'd never. I mean, you can't even do SRM-18 without like having major heat issues. Okay, I mean that was a very fast, surprisingly fast mission, but you know, also it wasn't really that hard for being 95 difficulty. Like some of these missions are like a bit suspect. I'm not sure.
Are
what
they
to
not
say,
hard, or are our mechs just like so overtuned that they're just the missions are easy? I don't know.
I mean, I could take us into something even harder. We can give it a try. Here, we'll go over here. We'll go pick on Merrick. I know Merrick is supposed to be our ally, but they're just going to have to take one for the team, I'm afraid.
I know you're agnostic when it comes to Marek, but I have to be honest, I really don't like them.
I mean, like,
I find them too wishy-washy.
I tolerate Merrick, you know, just because they're like they're like an ally in the Captain Alliance. But like, yeah, otherwise, like they are not. They're just there. Like, what does Merrick even do? Merrick fights itself.
That's
Garrison duty.
I think that's kind of my point. It's like they're just kind of stupid.
They're a weird faction where it's just like, you know, they're not
They
really
are.
they're not really an active participator in the they claim that like we are one of the successor lords, like we should rule the new Star League, but they're not like a big player.
This is a defense.
Yeah, defense in a Rubelite, Tourmaline Rubelite.
Sure. I'm gonna bring.
I kind of want to use a light mech again.
Right. Let's skip some time. I want to use the big boy.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll do it.
No, these guys upgrades.
Okay, so you're going to use this, the one with the upgrades to extend the range on the large laser?
Yes, it's extended the range by 200 meters. And there's one damage increase as well, just because I had like an extra space I might as well throw on.
All right, I'm using this commando that has been revised with some lost tech, so the heat should be a lot more manageable on it.
Nice. I feel like this mech kind of looks like the Tricera striker from
It kind of does, actually. You know, like
this big like forehead weapon, the back weapon.
Yeah, just the Tricera's cannon folds up when it's not in use.
Yeah, true.
Oh, did you know they actually announced another new striker?
I seen the news. I didn't look at what it was though.
I'll play the video at the end of the stream, just so like, cause like they did another a demonstration on it. It looks like another one that I would use. It looks like a real asshole. Like the more douchebag dick meat your fucking the shit is, the more I want. Oh, enemy mercs.
Be on the lookout.
Okay.
Who are they? Thumpers. So it'll be like 4 of the same mech, usually with the thumpers.
They're like jet thumping.
What are you in? A commando?
Yeah, I'm in a commando.
New target.
Oh, it's not for the same thing. It's actually quite a spicy lance, holy crap.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna try to get this thing's robo-gat real fast.
We just had a perimeter alarm go off. They are getting close to our facility. Nice work.
I got its
Target is
robo-gat.
about to go critical.
I'm gonna try to get this thing's robo-gat as well. I got his robo-gat.
Our lights has gone dark. This damage will take some time to recover from. We'll return the favor next time we meet, Commander.
New target.
I'm sure you will.
I love the mechs that are like the Jet Master 5000.
Holding location. On station.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area.
I'm gonna tell our guys to kind of hide in the base because one of our guys is slightly
What little we
beat
have
up.
He must have been the one that got picked on.
Yeah, he was the, without a doubt, the focus fire target. We had 29 things to kill. There's probably gonna be a lot of vehicles.
New target. Marauder.
Oh, there's 3 mechs and 2 vehicles on the field.
Target acquired.
A bit more balanced than we'd like.
This
you
is,
went
this
for
is
other
a
guys
100
now.
difficulty mission, I will say that.
Yeah, so.
Arrived at location.
I'm ready to grab this guy's robot gat. I'll grab his robot gat later. I'm gonna go and destroy these vehicles.
Target acquired.
Taking heavy damage.
Ooh, get a headshot, loser.
Place kill shot.
If you're gonna stand still, I am gonna headshot you.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your
There's a lot of
position,
mechs
Commander.
coming in.
Stay frosty.
New target. Banshee.
Got a Banshee, then some choppers heading in.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
I'm gonna head back towards you.
Raptor unit has gone critical. Repeat, critical. Moving into unit, Commander.
I don't-
Really?
I don't like how close they're getting to our guys over here.
Target destroyed.
Reconnaissance
I've dealt with the
squads
lasers over here, so we have a clear
presence
flank.
in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
I'm on my way. Just so slow.
Target acquired.
Targeted.
Where is my AI at? My AI is slacking right now. He needs to shoot
I'm
this marauder.
so slow. If you wait for me, I'll be there in a minute.
But we cannot
I'll be there in
allow
like a
such
week.
damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away from here.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's
Stop
you.
burning buildings.
Target acquired.
Okay, that's the end of his robot gat.
He's did a front flip.
Oh my god, they're like mad at me. They're not happy with what I did.
Enemies just lit up a chemical tank.
Don't worry,
Additional
I'll go
tangos en
around.
route to your position, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Our communications tower got clipped by that last barrage.
Shh, shh.
It's like people think I'm joking when I'm going to like grab their robot gat.
It's like a.
Target
Oh,
I know this is our base,
the
but
dropship just
like
crashed into that.
Get me another option now.
I know this is our base that we're supposed to be protecting, but like I am punching so many holes into the walls.
New target.
Me too.
On our way.
I know
pure
our guys
convenience.
move away. I'm gonna clean up some of these vehicles. I think. Oh, that's not even a big assault mech. It's just the Charger. Yeah, I'm gonna take out this Manticore real fast.
For the Free World League.
On mark at waypoint.
New target.
Yeah, they weren't happy about me killing their tank.
Target acquired.
Who is the most valuable target there? I'm going to go for that 4G, that hunchback. They're actually doing some damage to the base finally. All right.
Destroyed one of my components.
I'm going to destroy
Looks like
this
you've got our
hunchback
attention.
by
I'm showing
targeting
multiple
its ammo
hostiles
banks.
incoming on your position.
Oh, he has no ammo now. Let me see here. There's a Shadowhawk there. There's a Crusader here. Okay.
Target destroyed.
Uh-oh, they don't like what I'm doing. I don't like what they're doing.
Relocating.
This guy needs to go.
Destroyed.
What is this Shadowhawk doing all the way over here?
Communications
Oh, he
tower.
sees me. Never mind. I surrender.
Relocating to indicated grid.
That
This
Shadowhawk is
area
not
has
happy to
lost
see
half of
me.
all its overall integrity. We need to turn this around.
Oh, I nearly got that component gone. So annoying.
Holding a designated position.
Okay, so from the opposite side, we've got a Flea. There is a Banshee. Not a good Banshee, though.
The last one took ages to kill. Why is this helicopter still flying around?
Target
That can't be allowed.
Target acquired.
So there's 6 enemies left, so
They're running out of
Yes.
bodies.
Target flee.
a flea's really random, isn't it?
Yeah, I might squish him real fast, just because he's like... He kind of needs to go. If I can get a good, clean shot on him.
Target destroyed.
Okay, that's the end of that Flea.
New
Bad
target.
news,
The back of
Commander.
that
More hostiles
grasshopper's kind of-
inbound on your position.
Oh, gone,
Ready
gone,
for some
gone. Nice.
company.
Target acquired.
This is the last wave. Like, they're running out of bodies. I don't want to hear this crap about the, oh, they've got even more people coming in. This guy over here is kind of ripe for the picking, but I don't know. They're kind of, I don't know what, while they're kind of fucking around and just derping out, I'm going to probably get this Griffin. I think I'll just blow his main gun off. Prevent him from twisting around. Going a little tighter than he can.
This is annoying.
He
Okay.
missed. Alright, that's all of his main weapon systems. He's got a fist left, but that's not too big a deal. I'm going to leave him there. Actually, I'm going to have my allies finish him off.
Lance target received.
Looks like they are closing in on you. I'm heading over to help.
Enemy component destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Ah, they got one of my nice weapons.
New target closure.
Got his robot get.
Target acquired.
He's still alive!
He's still. Oh, can you finish him? He
Yep.
should be really beat up.
As am I.
Is my. Okay, my PPCX arm is damaged. This guy, I don't think. I think I can just attack him from the front.
He should be pretty much ready to go now.
Target destroyed.
Nice!
Commander.
That was a bit more challenging.
I wasn't expecting basically. Well, with the mercenaries, that was over 30 enemies. With if you include the mercenaries.
It was, yeah, 33 in total.
Yeah, I gotta say, I put pretty good use to that commando. Like, I think
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
I made very good use out of the commando there.
Yeah, did 1,000 damage, that's crazy.
Salvage. Oh, somebody headshot that hunchback.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, like that was not bad for the commando. Like this commando, the 1B, because you can sneak in that PPCX, like that. It's honestly not bad.
I took 505 damage. That is crazy.
Damn, you have like 600 armor too. Like, so you basically like.
Just get shot by every single like gun. Yeah, well, that is what it is.
I mean, that's what the armor is for. Defiant MechWarrior says, late to the party, but who's excited for the Kerensky DLC? Yeah, I did the huge announcement on it for like the news. I had to do it. I haven't really covered MechWarrior news. Maybe I'll start covering MechWarrior news, but for one like that, I figured I had to cover the news there. Like, that was a big deal. Let me wait for our stuff to repair.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest.
That definitely greatly recharges my interest in MechWarrior 5. Not to say that my interest was like waning, but like I'm even more. I mean, just the idea of getting to kill clans is really good. Like after having to play MechWarrior 5 clans, after being forced to, not forced, I chose to willingly play it, but after playing MechWarrior 5 clans, I cannot wait to kill them. Like that'll be fantastic.
I agree.
You know, it's funny. I used to think the clans were kind of cool. I thought they were like, you know, maybe not fire, but they're like, oh, you know, clans are kind of cool. Now, I'm like, I solidly think the clans are super lame now.
Yeah, I was the opposite too, because my first experience obviously was with the Inner Sphere, and I kind of just like the dirty ruggedness of it all.
Yeah. Oh wait, you know, he doesn't get to use this one. He has to use that one. There we go. I'm gonna try this other mech. Well, this is a pretty tough mission. Maybe I should go a little spicy. Oh, I'm gonna use. It's my turn to try out the large pulse lasers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very interested in like smashing clans. Like that is like a guilty pleasure. There are certain guilty pleasures in mech games. One of them would be killing the Federation in Mobile Suit Gundam. Man, like, I will pay money to kill the Federation in Mobile Suit Gundam. Like, I don't think there's any faction I hate more than the Federation in any fictional game series.
Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter, Commander. They're heading your way.
Damn, they just destroyed the backup generator.
The backup generator.
Why is your backup generator like outside your base?
Yeah, I mean, I guess on the other hand, I guess they have the main generator still.
New target.
That's true.
What's the max range you said on these pulse lasers?
The max range is 800. The optimal max range is like 500.
556. Yeah, about 556. This is probably another good mech to use arm lock.
Yeah, definitely. I think anything that's a laser boat is best like that, to be honest, in general.
Especially if the lasers are a little bit on the longer side for, you know, the beam duration is a little longer.
New target, Centurion.
No, nice. Get rid of this main weapon.
Yeah, I just lanced his, like, laser off real fast.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
You know, one thing I'm not sold on, I don't know if I like the sound effects for pulse laser. Like, to me, it sounds like a gun. It kind of sounds like a machine gun.
Good kill, Commander.
It's not, I mean, like, I guess a laser wouldn't make any sound at all, but I don't know, like...
That mech is on our kill list.
I just don't know if I'm sold on the sound effects for pulse laser.
Target destroyed.
I think they're better in this than they are in clans, to be honest. I think the clan one's a bit weird.
If it were me, if I were the sound designer, what I would have done is like a sine wave kind of sound, like a like wah 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 kind of noise. And it would be deeper. It would be a deeper frequency for the larger lasers and a higher pitch frequency for the smaller lasers. That's what I would have done personally, but you know, I don't know.
Is this one where we're meant to be like, oh no, it's an Atlas, we're gonna die?
Is that what it is? Is that what they brought? You know, I know they love this base, but I really need to take a shortcut straight through the base.
Oh, I hate it when they turn and they've got like 1 health left. That is like the most annoying thing in the world.
Target destroyed.
Nice, you faced his torso to me.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're
Oh, he
heading
turned.
your way.
Oh, I guess I'll destroy them.
Enemy mech destroyed!
He did not know what to do. That Atlas was like,
Nah.
I'm piloting an Atlas. What am I supposed to do?
There's 3 Locust 1Ms out there, which is basically like about a combined armor of about 5. And I was champion.
Defiant MechWarrior says, I thought the noise was energy discharge. I mean, I don't know what it is. To me, it's just like, it sounds like a machine gun, if you ask me.
Incoming missile.
Hostiles
It's also like,
inbound.
why
Raise
do
contact,
the
Commander.
standard lasers sound like the standard lasers sound exactly what you would expect sci-fi lasers to sound like, whereas the pulse lasers sound like
Target
guns.
Locust.
Focusing our fire on target.
Target acquired.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Whoa, watch out! Chemical tanks destroyed!
Target acquired.
Can you finish up the champion off? Oh, I lost an arm!
It's like he turned around just as I fired.
Obviously.
Nice work. Your down target is about
These are a lot of annoying locusts. These are like the missile variants. Like, they're very fragile, but if you ignore them, they're actually kind of annoying.
Target destroyed.
3
New
assault
target
mechs
charging.
coming. Well,
Target acquired.
2 assault mechs coming in.
We've lost connection to an emergency generator.
So they have the emergency generator, the backup generator.
And presumably a main generator.
It's like, part of me, I just don't care about if there's a scientific explanation for the sound. I just don't think it sounds good. I think it sounds lame as fuck.
Professional. Cut it out. Here we go. Battle mech spotted.
Target
And it's like, I want some like cooler sounding lasers. That's all I can say.
Damage to the facility.
Okay, I'm
is
switching to the
minor
Atlas.
at
I'm
the
fighting the
moment,
Atlas
Commander.
right now.
But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away from here.
Get out of my way, you idiot! Okay, the Atlas is down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
The Charger is down.
Target King Crab.
Nice work.
King Crab's down.
Got King Crab, nice.
That dervish just.
Yeah, arm lock is really handy for lasers.
Incoming missile.
Not as needed, not really needed for other weapon systems, but like for lasers, I definitely think that the arm lock is
You
really
must have
handy for
really
lasers.
kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
What do we got? Another dervish. The biggest thing they brought is a archer, and this is the last. This is it. This is the last of their forces.
Backup generator just went dark.
Like the
Another bucket
binary
generator.
laser. Like, where's the main generator? I'm gonna smash their like radio system.
Watch out, that mech is going critical.
All right, here we go.
Acquired.
Get out of my way, you dick meat!
Incoming missile. New target Archer. Target destroyed.
Target received. Engaging.
This guy's elite. He's like, oh, I'm special. I've got like a ton of defense.
That kills reactor. is
Good.
about to go.
This mech is not bad.
New target Wolfhound.
Like, I would be willing to use this mech.
Target destroyed.
Congratulations, Commander. These people
I do
owe
wonder
their
what is
lives to
better,
you.
large lasers, ER large lasers versus pulse laser. Just because, like, you know, ER large laser would be able to go out to like 1,000 meters, which is pretty
Can we go?
nice. And you would,
I think it's like a
you do save some time. You'd get like what, 2 tons per switch from a pulse laser to the ER large laser. I'll customize it in between the streams.
I would say though it doesn't really have too many heat issues in the
That is true.
you know in the current
That is true.
point.
So for this, we did a mech hunter. We killed 3 We killed atlases, atli. We got 5.5 million C-bills and a tier 5 AC-20, which is, you know, pretty good. That's why I like those kill ones, because I don't have to pay attention to anything. Let me see. Like, they are not really giving us very interesting missions. I will say that. All right. Found another defense mission. These defense missions are perfect for trying out some of the lighter mechs, some of the weaker mechs. I feel a lot more confident trying the weaker mechs on a defense mission just because the enemy isn't totally trying to kill us. They're also they're a bit distracted by the base.
Yeah, valid.
Go ahead and let everything repair. So this is a defense mission in a hot biome for a change. I would say, honestly, I feel like hot biomes work in our favor more frequently.
Or Raptor back. It might be an 100 hit.
Oh, you're getting Raptor back.
Yeah, my boy.
Okay, let me continue using some of these smaller mechs. I mean, honestly, that Commando 1B was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that Commando 1B. I do need to use the TDK. I don't think the TDK has the firepower, though. Let me try the Commando 3A. I've never used the Commando 3A. It's one of these mechs that's just been on the back burner, like, for an eternity.
I'll just bring something just in case this is a slightly nasty mission.
It could be. Like, there's no doubt about that.
I'll just bring the old put him in the ground mech.
Yeah, I'm just going to put them in something. Well, that's why we can't do high-level multi-ops right now. We only have 1 assault mech, so we can't really bring a lot of heavy-duty stuff.
We could try, but it might not end very well.
We have been contracted to
We would have to
relieve our
strategize
forces
a lot
at
more, I'll put it that
Point
way.
Alpha.
This thing's weapon
I have
groups
just realized
need a slight
this
adjustment.
mech is basically like the friggin' sun in terms of heat. This is probably a bad selection, actually.
Location.
Oh, for the
It's a
volcanic
moment too
mission?
soon.
Yeah, this is probably going to be horrible, but we'll see how it goes. I'll have to just select my shots carefully.
It's the mercenary crew we hired. We were worried you wouldn't make
This
it
guy
in
looks
time.
so bored. They
I
got,
take
like,
it
the
you've read
cigarette.
briefing, so I won't repeat
Mm.
it here. Just shoot anything that comes at us.
Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter,
24
Commander.
enemies.
They're heading
Will
your
they be
way.
vehicles mostly, or will they be...
Well, we're 50-50 at the minute. 2 mechs, 2 vehicles.
Usually when I see over 20 targets, I kind of expect them to be vehicles, but they don't have to be, that's for sure.
That last mission was 20-something, and it had quite a...
An unmanned
Oh!
dropship is approaching the
I am going to
area.
get into a
Be on the
gat-grabbing
lookout.
position for this hunchback. What?
A little bit further away it goes.
I was not expecting that.
So was I. And they are all on you, just be wary.
Transport touching down.
You've attacked that thing, they are all going to be on you, bro.
Target destroyed.
Well, I'm going to run away then.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area.
I mean, I have to contribute as well, though, because this is actually a pretty big fight.
Enemies inbound. Secure the perimeter.
I'm just going to pick the one at the back here and start blasting.
Okay.
Target acquired. New target Warhammer.
The Warhammer is down.
Target destroyed. Target
Pretty clean.
acquired.
Oh, wait, there's still one alive. Oh, the Atlas hasn't gone down yet.
Target destroyed.
He has. He is dead. Oh, they're all inside the base. Oh, really? Of course they use. I mean, that's smart, I guess.
The Waco Rangers screened for them. They're like strategic. That is true. I did ask for more mechs to fight. I should be paying more attention to how much money we're earning from these. Fortunately, our base looks like a pretty good base, like a base that looks like it takes some effort to destroy.
New target. Enforcer.
I think I'm gonna go for this Vindicator. This Vindicator is
Target.
on the
I just smashed
fragile
the wall
side.
and blast the first thing I see.
On target ID.
The area is taking a beating, Commander.
Ah,
Don't give them the
shut up,
opportunity to
Brianna.
cause any more harm.
I don't need you to tell me what to do.
Warehouse is leveled.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
There we go.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh wow, you blasted him.
When they get that close and every one of those missiles hits, it is crazy.
It's like Sad Town.
It's really... Ooh, that's a nice mech.
New
In the
target
distance, we've got a
acquired.
Battlemaster with a PPCX and an Orion.
Yeah, I like the Battlemaster 3. That's how I'd build it, actually, probably.
On your 6.
I'm telling the guy
Ooh,
who's beat up to
sick.
go back to base.
New target. Battlemaster.
I guess I could just walk up to him and blast him in the face so I don't deal with him. It's kind of cheap, but I don't really care.
Structure failure. Lost the component.
He literally turned at the perfect time as well.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Okay. I thought I told this guy to go back to base.
Where did Orion go?
Valid target.
I told you guys to stay at the
Relocating to
base.
indicated grid.
There he is.
Nice work.
Oh no.
Target is about to go critical.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Okay, you go back to base, and then the other guy can follow me. That's fine.
Undertake again.
I thought this one had
Holding it
the
now.
supercharger, but it doesn't. I don't think that
Yeah,
this one's
it's
as
the
good as the
three-
PPCX. I think the PPCX is definitely the difference maker.
I think it's the 3P that has the supercharger.
And set a course for this demolisher.
Yeah, I'll go deal with these other three. Fairly, this Jenner, nearly destroyed that partisan.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies,
I'll help him
Commander.
You better not shoot me with that shit.
Oh, yeah, I did kill it. And of course, a dropship was landed right on our guy.
Now you can't get Rihanna to do that. You can't get Rihanna to like.
Grid location. Following
Of
your
course,
lead,
I send my guy back to the base in order to have him protected. But what happens is he's actually in like the worst place to be.
Target
I swear this
acquired.
game knows. I think he's getting absolutely laid out as well.
We can get this archer, I think.
Holding at your waypoint.
Archer.
Holding at designated position.
I love this Jenner. This Jenner's just like scurrying around.
I'm amazed it hasn't died. He actually destroyed a thing.
I need to get behind you. Move out of my way. Please allow me to grab your robot jet in peace. Oh my god. Why can I not maneuver behind this guy? Yeah, this thing doesn't have the shock damage that you really are looking for.
You okay over there?
Yeah, this guy's
Target
down.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, the Jaeger mech is on me. But they're on the Jaeger mech as well. Yeah, the 8 SRMs are decent, but it doesn't quite have the burst damage you need to really do it. So I don't know. I don't think this Commando 3A is
Showing
it.
multiple hostiles
Like the
incoming on your
PPCX
position.
Commando is doing way better. Wait, what am I doing? Get out of my way.
New target.
The good news is they are running out of bodies.
Acquired.
What I think I'm going to do is just focus on basically just duking it out with these smaller mechs.
They're all commandos, that's funny.
This mech should be pretty. Ooh, do not run into me. Do not do that now.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
New target, Grasshopper.
Okay, we took care of him. Yeah, this Commando 3A is definitely not as good as the 1B. The 1B, because you can get that PPCX on, that is the difference maker. A PPCX and an SRM4, that is actually good enough to like make a pretty good ambush. Get into cover, you idiot.
Target destroyed.
Well done, Commander. The area is secure.
Okay, so yeah, I've seen enough of the Commando 3A. Like, there's really not a lot to say about it. You know, it's supposed to be a more advanced model, but it's really not. It's definitely not as good as the 1B. The 1B packing that nasty PPCX is definitely the way to go. William Erickson says, I don't know if I want to cry joy or frustration because I'm just about to start a new modded Pokemon-style run. Oh, you mean like a Nuzlocke type of run? And I have to decide how I'm going to play that now.
Look at the value of that Atlas.
38. We definitely can't. Oh, it has an XL engine.
16 million seagull, that's crazy.
Take that, PPCX.
You should give this Archer a go. That thing is freaky.
All right, let me go ahead and take us into a industrial hub. And then we can do our repairs if we haven't done any. So we've tested a good number of the mechs today. There's still a lot more mechs to test just because we did select a whole bunch of them. But we will get to that because we are running up on time. We are up to 2 hours. Let me go ahead and give you guys some news just in case you didn't know. Again, MechWarrior 5 Shadows of Kerensky is a thing. Just a real quick overview once again. New campaign, 12 missions, more clan mechs, 16 clan mechs gonna be in the DLC for MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. Inner Sphere variant, brand new weapons. The Bull Shark from the 2018 strategy game. Clan territory, it's gonna change the map. Hero pilots, 17 new biomes, Mech Lab update. If you want to know the full context of what is going on, I did make a video, which I will link in the right here. Let me just click it, and I can show you right here.
Some
This
people just know
is
they can save hundreds on car
I will
insurance by
skip the
checking
ads
Allstate
even on
first.
my own
Is that your
video.
car?
Big news, Mech Bros. So watch this video, and it will tell you everything you need to know about the DLC. So that is what is going to be going on. Let me show you guys the schedule, and then I will have even more news. Yeah, news time. So the schedule today is Wednesday, the 25th. So this is the end of the MechWarrior stream week. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, I will be back. I don't think it'll take all 3 days, but I am just about to beat Stellar Blade. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more streams left, and then Stellar Blade will be done. And more importantly, next week on Tuesday, the 1st of July, is when Mecha Break comes out. Mecha Break is a big-time mech game is coming out, and I am definitely going to be playing a lot of that when it comes out. And they just announced a new striker in Mecha Break, which I will show. Let's go ahead and look at the new striker that, where is it? Come on, YouTube. Cooperate when I want you to. I think it's called the Serenith? Serenith Mecha Break. Yep, here it is. So, they have a brand new striker announcement, and so now we can see how this mech is going to be out. So, the Sheriff and I will be on it, and a good number of the members of our community are going to be on Mecha Break when it comes out. And yes, I will be dedicating a lot of the channel to this pretty sweet-looking mech game when it comes out. Wait, this is not it. This is Stellaris. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, Serenith doesn't use a sword. It uses... Oh, okay, so they haven't... It's actually so new, they haven't put it on their... They haven't even put it on their... Where is it? Did they lie to me? There's no way they lied to me. Here it is. Okay, found it. Okay, so we'll watch it over here. So this is the new striker they announced yesterday.
Serenith, a versatile support striker that hacks enemy IFF signals and calls down supercharged beams to snipe foes. A true battlefield multitasker.
So this is basically a light fire support striker, which is something I'm definitely interested in. I definitely like light fire support. Light fire support. Oh, why am I hearing double? There we go. So they will get into the weapon breakdown. All right, so here's the first one, the energy autocannon. So I tend to use a lot of plasma weapons in this game, so this weapon is pretty familiar. Its main feature is that you can charge it up to different levels, and you get a different effect depending on how far you charge it.
The energy autocannon has 2 charge levels. Hold briefly to fire a plasma beam, dealing direct energy damage and consuming 2 ammo rounds. Hold longer for maximum charge to fire a beam that inflicts area energy damage.
So when you fully charge it, you get some splash damage. That's very similar to the way Hurricane works.
Ammo prevents charged shots. Sidearm.
This one looks really awesome. This weapon looks really good.
Orbital targeting system guides plasma beam strikes, dealing partial damage that bypasses fluid armor. The weapon reloads.
Now the basic shot doesn't seem too impressive.
Hold to charge and deal continuous area damage. This attack also damages allies, consuming 4 rounds.
Now you might be wondering what is so impressive. One, the damage is pretty high, but the meta of Mecha Break has been really heavy-duty characters. Like you just like mechs that you can just really hold the line. That is going to be great at dislodging people who are trying to dig in. This is devious. Like check this out, Sheriff. This is devious.
The disruption grappler can break this system.
Yeah,
While
it really
connected
is.
To a locked-on enemy, the disruption grappler reverses the enemy's IFF system, causing it to perceive its friends as foes and its enemies as allies. The grappler must be fired after lock-on.
So you can use this
Serenith can also
to
use
jam
disruption
people's
grapplers to interact
targeting
with objects
and force them to be capable, basically capable of shooting their own people. That is the perfect counter to like long range, like missile fire support, you know, strikers. Like that is, I think that's going to be devious.
Press again to deactivate early and reduce cooldown time. The effect will linger briefly.
So this is basically another jammer.
It can be activated while staggered, allowing Serenith to quickly.
That's really handy, the fact that you can like escape attacks with it.
Ox 3 Recon Kit. The Recon Kit extends detection range, enabling rapid target detection through Corite
So this is
haze,
kind of like Beagle Active
incoming
Probe.
pulse storms, and even behind obstructive
I think it's the
That's really
only
cool.
I think it's the only striker in the game that is able to maintain its radar through like really heavy disruption effects like the sandstorms.
The Recon Kit boosts lock-on range for Serenith's main weapon and sidearm, enhancing long-range precision with the energy auto.
So it's basically like kind of like an AWACS or like an EWACS, but in like a mech form.
Serenith, when a star reaches its zenith.
So that is another one that both of the strikers they've just announced are exactly the kinds of strikers that I would like to use. Like, it's very much like, you know, I like to be the biggest pain in the ass possible. Like, my goal is to inflict pain and suffering on people. That's my objective, typically. And that's exactly what I'm able to do with a striker like that. Just cause I would rather people quit in frustration in the game and, like, break their like, keyboard than defeat them traditionally. The more pain and suffering I can inflict, the more mental trauma I can inflict on people as a character, the more I'm going to like that character. The more I think that character is going to be exactly what I want to play. And both of the characters they've announced, one of them is like a stealth, like kind of like flanking character, very effective at killing people who want to stay in the back. People who want to stay in the back, those are the people I love to kill because they are cowards. Like, they want to be safe in the back and just like provide support. They're not there to mix it up in close combat. That is I want to specifically urinate in their cornflakes, specifically. And then this new guy, he is just there to like dig people out of having fun. He's there to like, you know, make people shoot their own guys. Like, that's exactly what I want to do. That's like very, very like that is like the Fox operandi right there. That's exactly what I want to do. Corey says his head looks a bit like Gundam Barbados. Yeah, obviously the game has drawn a lot of inspiration from other mech series. They're legally distinct Gundam, basically. Legally distinct Armored Core, maybe even legally distinct Code Geass. But that's because Gundam isn't making games. Like, Gundam, they don't make good games. I don't know why. Bandai won't do it, but they just won't. Anyways, I think that is good enough for today. As usual, thanks for being such great members of the audience. Let me get you guys if you guys want to join the Fox Republic, I will be playing Mecha Break. It's a free-to-play game, so anyone can play it. And yeah, if you want to fly with me in Mecha Break, then joining the Discord's the place to do it. Also, if you want to submit a build for me to try in MechWarrior, and certainly when Clans comes out, I'm sure people will want me to try out their build in Clans, join the Discord. I take the builds from the Discord. Anyways, that is good enough. This is the Fox Republic is done with this episode. Ronan Fox Armored Security is signing out. The Doctor and the Sheriff and I are dipping out. So deuces, everyone. And remember that you don't have to be good to get